Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Lakers could try to bring in a big-time scorer who currently plays for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy III is up for trade, and it's a great opportunity for the Lakers to acquire an elite wing. Trade suggestion: Lakers sending Rui Hachimura to the Pelicans in exchange for Trey Murphy III. In addition to a starting-level center, the Los Angeles Lakers need one or two athletic wings in order to be able to seriously contend for the NBA championship next season. They have limited trade assets and very limited salary cap flexibility, and they will therefore need to be creative with how they look to improve their roster this offseason. The New Orleans Pelicans, who finished with an awful 21-61 record this season, will reportedly make everyone on their roster available via trade this offseason, per Kevin O'Connor. One writer suggested the Lakers take advantage of this situation by targeting 4 players in particular, and another writer, Jed Katz of Sports Illustrated, suggested a mock trade that would give the Lakers two-way wing Trey Murphy III. In this trade idea, they would give up forward Rui Hachimura, rookie sharpshooter Dalton Knecht, their 2031 first-round draft pick and their number 55 pick this year for Murphy and a second-round pick in 2030. Murphy is coming off a season averaging 21.2 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 3.5 assists, Katz wrote. He was a major scorer for the Pelicans and can shoot the three at a high level with a career percentage of 38.3%. The trade sends Murphy to Los Angeles as a viable third option behind LeBron, James and Luka Doncic. He brings great defense with his frame and can plug into any role. Murphy will turn 25 years of age on June 18, so he could stick around with the purple and gold alongside the 26-year-old Doncic for years to come. At 6'8", he has a wingspan of 7 feet, and he could add lots of length to LA's front line. He can play both forward spots, and he's a high-volume three-point shooter who attempted 8.3 shots a game from that distance this season. He's also fairly athletic and a good finisher around the rim, as evidenced by his 73 dunks this season. The downside of this trade idea is that it would leave Los Angeles with only the expiring contracts of big man Maxi Kleber and guard Gabe Vincent to go after a legitimate starting center via trade. That is, unless the team is willing to part with rising star guard Austin Reeves, who some feel is on his way out, one way or another. Lakers' trade assets include a first-round pick, young shooter and $55 million in expiring contracts. The Los Angeles Lakers enter the 2025 offseason with a clear mandate: reshape the roster around Luka Doncic and LeBron James, address their glaring frontcourt deficiencies, and return to contender status. While the Lakers may not possess the deepest war chest of assets, they have just enough to make meaningful moves, especially when you factor in the expiring contracts, one tradable first-round pick, and a few intriguing young pieces. Future draft picks: 2031 or 2032 first-round pick, only one can be traded. 5 first-round pick swaps, 2026, 2028, 2030, 2031, 2032. 1 second-round pick, 2025. Expiring contracts, $54.68 million total. Rui Hachimura, $18.25 million. Gabe Vincent, $11.50 million. Maxi Kleber, $11.00 million. Austin Reeves, $13.93 million, extension eligible. Team-friendly contract, $6.28 million total. Shake Milton, 2 years, $6.28 million. Prospect: Dalton Knecht, $4 million. From a draft perspective, the Lakers are limited. They can only trade one of their 2031 or 2032 first-round picks outright, but they do own 5 potential pick swaps: 2026, 2028, 2030, 2031, and 2032, which could become attractive to teams betting against LA's long-term future. They also hold a 2025 second-rounder, which carries limited value but could be useful in sweetening a minor deal. What gives the Lakers flexibility this offseason is the $54.68 million in expiring contracts. Rui Hachimura, $18.2 million, Gabe Vincent, $11.5 million, and Maxi Kleber, $11 million, all come off the books in 2026, and could be used either to match salaries in trades or to create cap relief for other teams. Internally, though, the front office is reportedly split on the futures of Reeves and Hachimura. Austin Reeves' $13.9 million deal also sits on the table, though technically not an expiring contract. He becomes extension eligible and could be involved in high-profile trade scenarios if the right player becomes available. Reeves remains the biggest internal debate for the Lakers. He had a career year, averaging 20.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.8 assists on 46% shooting and nearly 38% from three. His contract is one of the league's best bargains for now, but he's expected to command $30 million annually when he hits free agency in 2026. His agent has dismissed trade speculation, but league insiders say the Lakers would only move him for an all-star who fits Luka's timeline and playing style. On the other hand, Hachimura might be the more likely trade chip. Despite consistent postseason play and 41% shooting from three, his positional overlap with LeBron, Doncic, and Dorian Finney-Smith raises redundancy concerns. With $18 million due next year and solid two-way value, Hachimura could headline a package for a starting caliber big or two-way wing. Additionally, Shake Milton's, 2 years, $6.28 million, presence on the Lakers roster may not turn heads in box scores, but his contract might be one of the most quietly valuable assets the team holds heading into the offseason. Milton signed a 3-year, $9 million deal, a move that barely registered in headlines last summer. However, given the current financial landscape under the NBA's new collective bargaining agreement, his deal now stands out as a flexible, team-friendly contract that could play a pivotal role in trade scenarios. The real wildcard is Dalton Knecht. The sharpshooter on a $4 million deal could be the type of cost-controlled prospect teams covet in larger deals. Combined with LA's draft capital, he gives the Lakers a modicum of leverage in negotiations. One ambitious 3-team deal has captured attention recently. Proposed by Sports Illustrated's Jackson Caudell, the trade would send Jarrett Allen, Terrence Mann, Isaac Okoro, and Georges Niang to the Lakers in exchange for Hachimura, Knecht, Milton, Kleber, and multiple picks. The Cavaliers would shed salary while Atlanta adds depth with Jared Vanderbilt and Max Strus. The Lakers have also shown interest in defensive specialist DeAnthony Melton, hoping he can regain his two-way form after an injury-riddled 2024-25 season. Melton and Mann are two guards who fit the mold of what LA needs, versatile defenders who can shoot and don't demand the ball. And with Jackson Hayes expected to leave after his reduced role in the playoffs, the Lakers are eyeing younger, cheaper centers such as Vladislav Goldin, projected to be selected at number 55 in the draft. That pick might not be flashy, but it signals that LA is looking to build a blend of experience and youth as they navigate a tight salary cap and an aging core. Target-wise, the Lakers have been linked to centers like Nick Claxton, Daniel Gafford, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Jericho Sims. Each offers something LA sorely lacks: size, rim protection, and athleticism. Claxton and Gafford are more plug-and-play starters, while Sharpe and Sims are younger. NBA mock trade: Lakers enter NBA draft in deal with Rockets. In this mock trade, the Lakers enter the 2025 NBA draft via a deal with Houston. The 2025 NBA draft is less than a month away, and teams are prepping to add talent to their roster ahead of next season. Dallas and San Antonio jumped to the front of the line in landing number 1 and 2, respectively, but there's still a host of other talented players. The Lakers aren't one of those teams prepping, with their first-round pick conveying to the Atlanta Hawks at number 17. While a rookie may not be necessarily needle-moving for LA early, they'd still prefer to have a first-round pick. Below, we'll outline a deal that could help both the Lakers and Rockets get better as early as next season. Los Angeles Lakers get, number 10, Nate Williams. Houston Rockets get, number 55, Dalton Knecht. In this deal, the Lakers deal soon-to-be second-year sharpshooter Dalton Knecht in exchange for the number 10 pick at the upcoming draft. The 24-year-old Knecht was solid for the Lakers in year one, averaging 9.1 points on 46% shooting overall, hitting 38% of his 4.4 triples attempted per game. His defense left some to be desired, and he had a streakiness to his overall game, but he still proved himself a rotational-level NBA player as a whole. If the Rockets don't feel great about their standing in the 25 draft, they could opt out completely and pick up Connect, who adds a much-needed offensive punch, especially from beyond the arc, to Houston's defensive-minded core. While he's on the older side, that could benefit the Rockets given they'll be looking to contend as early as next year. Connect, be it in tandem with all-defense selectee Amen Thompson or fellow sharpshooter Reed Shepherd, could thrive in Rockets red. While Connect was impactful for LA, he was drafted without superstar Luka Doncic at the front of mind, and grabbing the number 10 pick could allow the Lakers to do just that. The team is currently without a high-impact center for Doncic, far and away his number one weapon seeing as he's a pick-and-roll threat. There should be a number of talented prospects there at number 10, some who could be more potent weapons for Doncic than Connect. There's little chance Duke's 7-footer Common Maluak falls there, but players like Georgetown's Thomas Sorber, Georgia's Asa Newell, a project in Ulm's Noah Essing, and plenty more certainly could be. There's risk involved for both teams, as LA could give up a fairly proven role player, but Houston gives up a top 10 pick in what's considered a decent draft. Lakers could reportedly make surprising move with Bronny James. The Los Angeles Lakers season ended in disappointment with a Game 5 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round of the playoffs. That defeat also closed the book on Bronny James' rookie year, a campaign that attracted considerable media attention as he shared the court with his legendary father, LeBron. The younger James spent his debut season bouncing between the Lakers' main roster and their G League affiliate, finding it difficult to secure steady playing time at the NBA level. However, a Western Conference executive believes his opportunities could grow substantially next season. The fact is, he was a lot better player in April than he was in October, and definitely in July. If he can show that wasn't a fluke, he is going to start getting 10-15 minutes a night because the team is going to feel like they can trust him. I think he is going to do all that. He is going to be a regular for them next year, the executive aide, per Heavy.com's Sean Devaney. The executive noted Bronny's visible adjustment to the NBA's pace as the months passed. His development suggests he could emerge as an elite on-ball defender while building confidence as a perimeter shooter. Los Angeles faces uncertainty regarding their off-season strategy, particularly if they explore trading backcourt pieces to bolster their frontcourt depth. Such roster changes might create additional playing time for Bronny under new head coach J.J. Redick. Bronny posted a career-high 12 points late in the regular season and delivered an impressive 39-point performance in G League action. After dealing with a heart condition that limited his freshman season at USC, he clearly benefited from consistent minutes without health complications. With proper health maintenance, there appears to be no barrier preventing him from establishing a more significant role. Lakers star Luka Doncic opens up on the worst part about playing in Los Angeles. Luka Doncic spent the first 6.5 seasons of his career with the Dallas Mavericks. The 5-time first-team All-NBA guard was sent to the Los Angeles Lakers at the trade deadline in one of the most shocking trades in recent NBA history. After playing half a season for the 17-time champions, Doncic has already gotten acclimated to the city of Los Angeles. He recently appeared on the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James and Steve Nash, where he revealed the best and worst part about his new home. "This is the first city I've played in that has an ocean," Luka Doncic revealed Sunday. "And I really like the ocean, so that was the first thing. I mean, after a couple days, that was the first thing on my mind. I like it. I like it very much. The only thing is the traffic." Doncic added that he enjoys that there are always famous people in the crowd at Lakers games. James noted that the first thing his new co-star told him was that he likes the beach. The third overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft wasted no time adjusting to Los Angeles. He averaged 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1.6 steals and 0.4 blocks per game while shooting 43.8% from the field, 37.9% from three-point range and 79.1% from the free throw line in 28 games for his new team. LA Lakers signing made a disastrous choice to play for a championship. He's just missed out on the NBA Finals. Originally posted on NBA Analysis Network by Dan Coombs, last updated June 2, 2025, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The LA Lakers made a desperate addition to add to their roster late in the season. It did not work out. After landing Luka Doncic back in early February in a surprise move, the LA Lakers attempted to trade for a center to pair with him. The move for Mark Williams did not last. The Lakers rescinded the move citing a failed medical, and with the deadline passed, they had run out of options. Only one desperate move was left. The Lakers decided to sign free agent center Alex Len. Photo by Alex Goodlett/Getty Images. LA Lakers hijacked Indiana Pacers' move for Alex Len. Alex Len had begun 2025 on the Sacramento Kings before he was traded to the Washington Wizards and then cut. After clearing waivers, Len had lined up a move to the Indiana Pacers, with ESPN reporting he was set to agree a deal. The Lakers then made a move to hijack his switch to Indiana. They cut Christian Wood from their roster and made Len an offer, which he accepted. Len explained in a February interview how close he came, admitting he was swayed by the chance to compete for the title with the Lakers. He explained, "I was on my way to Indiana and then Rob Pelinka called me and kind of changed my mind and came here. Crazy few days, huh? I understand being with the Lakers is a great opportunity. I couldn't pass up on it, just playing for a championship. When I heard it was a possibility, I said I'm coming here." Alex Len misses Pacers' run to finals. Alex Len struggled right away with the LA Lakers, and by the time the NBA playoffs came around, he had failed to earn the trust of coach J.J. Redick or the fanbase. Many fans felt he should not have made the roster and that Trey Jemison should have been called up instead. Len played a total of 4 minutes as the Lakers were eliminated in a 4-1 series defeat to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Meanwhile, the team he turned down, the Indiana Pacers, have gone on an improbable run to the NBA Finals. The Pacers defeated the Milwaukee Bucks, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the New York Knicks, setting up a finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Few expected the Pacers to make this kind of run, even though their numbers showed them to be 2025's top team in the East. Alex Len would not have been a starter for them, and likely would not have played many minutes, especially in the finals. But it would have been a much happier experience for him in Indiana than LA, and his decision could end up costing him a championship ring.